Let's start. I'm Ahmed Hassan from Egypt. I'm here as entrepreneur in residence. I'm helping everyone to get things done. Little hint about Egypt. Generally, everyone hated Egypt for the last, like before the revolution, because there was unjust and all this sort of stuff. Then the revolution came and everyone wanted to work on the country because it feels like it's ours. We can build it, we can make things happen that we can see that's the result of our work. About the technology startups, the idea of starting business in Egypt, it's like in everyone's DNA. Like we have this lot of kiosks, small shops, so it's either someone owns his own stuff or working for someone that has a small business. The tech industry in Egypt is growing very fast. In the last like 3 years, we have around 5,000 companies employing around quarter of a million. We have the internet business contribution is like $2 billion contributing in GDP. About the users, we have 85 million. The population, we have 120 million active mobile lines. People like to have 2 phones with them. I don't know why. Like it makes sense when you are there, but it can't be justified. 20 million of these users are like many of the at least third of these users have internet on their phones. We have 52 million internet users, which means that we have huge population of youth, and we are second on YouTube consumption. Saudi Arabia is number 1 on YouTube consumption. About the startups community, this stuff happened in the last 3 years. Before the 3 years, there was nothing of these. Flat 6 Labs has now 50 companies. They have a 3 months program. They run it like 3 times a year. They have been working for 3 years now. Career Angels they invest in most of the companies that graduates from Flat 6 Labs. EUC Ventures started like 1 year ago, and they have 2 batches of startups graduated. And for some reason, tech startups in Egypt, like the tech companies in Egypt, that are downsizing, and these employees are trying to start their own business to keep living, to have some sort of living. 50% of the Flat 6 Labs startups got funded. The average fund is 120K, which means that it's not like one company that got all the fund. Like it's a lot of companies got funded. This is some of the startups. Zombie is they do peer-to-peer communication over Bluetooth. Coodly, it's a prototyping tool. Like from Photoshop, you can generate the application. You don't need to write much code. Asli is a verification for brands. So when you buy a new set of new pair of shoes, you can verify if it's original or not through the Asli website, and it happens that brands register their what? Okay. Instabug, it's reporting tool. User shake the device and mark what they think it should be fixed. Go Igeza, it's traveling. It has Arabic content for travelers. EGTNS is a big data startup that uses the cell tower information and phones that come in and out to detect where is the traffic bottlenecks. Tasky is basically you hire someone to fix stuff in your house, clean up the house, stuff like this. Shop and Chef, it's half-cooked food, so you order the food, next day it comes to you half-cooked, so you can complete it at your house. This is OneShield, one of the successful startups that managed to raise 8 times the money they needed on Kickstarter. Gyro Labs, it's tools to support, it's technical support tools for companies to make it easier for users. Simplex, they make machines for wood. They actually self-sustained and they make millions in cash. Equally is a website where they read content and they provide link for the websites to have narrated content. So Super Mama was here actually. It was in Copenhagen. Was startup bootcamp. They do content for mothers advices, stuff like this. This is some of the exits. SysDsoft was acquired by Intel. They have a lot of patents in wireless technology and 4G. Cloud Press was acquired by News Corp. Masraoui and Otlub and Sarmali are acquired by local companies. Vodafone Egypt is acquired Sarmali, which is a content website. Companies that got funded by investors in Silicon Valley: Haberchat, Kenjan, and Alofiyat, and Wazaf. Wazaf is a recruitment platform. Alofiyat, it's hard to describe. Anyways, yeah, because it's about when people die, you write something about them. It's like memorial thing.
Obituaries.
What?
Obituaries.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. I don't like it, to be honest. Kenjan is a tool. You ask questions and it responds. You just train it, like give it like open data, and it uses it to answer questions. Haberchat is exactly like Facebook, but it's for SMS and any other communication protocols. It's a technical thing. This is the community. We have something called the Greek Campus, which is consists of it's most of the tech companies in one place. Rise Up Summit. It's an event that happens every year. Caro Angels, the guys, like it's a lot of angels in one place. People pitch for them and they invest in what they like. UC Business School, Ministry of Communication, Endeavor Egypt, Ingaz, MC Egypt. I'm reading, so it seems a little bit boring. And before 3 years, there was nothing of this. This is the whole region. And in the last 3 years, Egypt is like when things happened in Egypt and we had this rise. The media companies started to take notice and started to work on the platform for startups. The good thing is, if you look in United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, you probably find a lot of Egyptians behind the startup scene there. So that's it, and you can ask me anything. Like not anything.
Any questions about anything?
I just want you to like consider visiting Egypt. Not just like there's too many things can be done. Like there's partnerships, there's things that can be. We have cheap ecosystem. Like the lifestyle generally is cheap, so you can have maybe find some piece of technology that can fit here, whatever.
I think the code is surprisingly good tech guys at a surprisingly low cost.
Yeah. And come visit so we can. I will feed you some food that will get you fat.
Thanks, Ahmed. So as mentioned already, rainmaking and venture scouts